Hello, my name is Kaylee Rawlings, and today I will be presenting on my case study 1. My client's name is Jovi. He is 5 years old and he has a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder. The behavior of concern that I'll be discussing today is going to be property destruction, also seen as throwing items. So property destruction can be defined as any attempt or successful act of one or both hands making contact with an object and releasing or pushing the item so that it lands at least 3 feet or greater onto another surface. We will not be scoring instances of appropriate functional play, such as throwing a ball with a peer. For the positive reinforcement contingency, it's going to be attention. So this client is very attention driven and will engage in the behavior to gain the attention of adults or other peers. So by providing previous attention to the client, the behavior was reinforced and therefore it had increased in the past. In order to determine the function of the behavior, a functional behavior assessment was completed. So the BCBA first conducted a parent interview to discuss the property destruction. Then baseline and ABC data were collected, and then it was inferred that the function of the behavior was indeed attention. An intervention was developed based on this inference, and the intervention will be adjusted as needed throughout the treatment. The intervention that was chosen is functional communication training. So Jovi will have specific vocal commands as functionally equivalent behaviors to access attention, such as requesting to play chase, for tickles, for spins, or to be pushed on the slide, etc. He will man by using his AAC device or by using 1 to 2 word vocal approximations. As for motivating operations, as mentioned before, this client is highly motivated by attention from adults or peers, and therapists are to be aware of his motivation and prompt appropriate commands to gain access to social attention. Like I mentioned before, for things such as chase, tickles, spins, being pushed on the swing, etc. For reinforcement procedures, differential reinforcement is used for appropriate behaviors throughout the session. High quality positive physical attention will be provided contingent on following instructions and positive engagement with tasks in the absence of challenging behaviors. For generalization and maintenance, parent training sessions are completed every 2 weeks so that parents are able to become more familiar with prompting specific commands that have been mentioned before, and also learning to follow certain aspects of the behavior protocol that is also followed within the clinic. The client does have manning programs in place for general 1 to 2 word approximations or AAC icons, but also has specific manning programs for things such as look or push or chase to gain that attention of the therapists or other adults and peers. So these programs are ran daily so that the client is able to expand their functional communication skills. Due to the intervention that is in place, the behavior has significantly decreased. The client has been taught to request for attention in various ways that were listed before instead of engaging in the property destruction. So these programs are still currently in intervention, so they are being worked on daily. We are seeing great improvement, and the client at times is able to completely man independently for that attention. There have been no modifications thus far to the intervention, but the client's parents just had another child and a lot of attention is being given to this newborn baby. So some adjustments in the clinic as well as at home may be needed due to this life event. Thank you.